Some of you might remember this thing. This is that designer series electric fan with the motor problem that I didn't really diagnose. Well, I diagnosed it. I don't know what the issue is, but I didn't fix it because it wasn't worth it, and it really isn't. Not just because it's made in China, but because of how far gone it is. The correct way to go about fixing this would be to take the whole motor apart, clean out all the junk that's in it, because I'm pretty sure that there's probably oil mixed with dust, and that's what's causing this problem, because there's dust all over this thing. And the dust that you can see on the blade set, of which there's a lot, will not come off. So I'm going to have to use Windex or something to get all that dust out. So it's probably got itself in the motor and screwed that up. And the result, if it will cooperate with me on video, is this. A lot of people actually were upset over that video. I get comments all the time like, OMG, you didn't fix it, what a waste of my time. And that wasn't the point of the video. But it's still here. Effectively, the way to get this to work is to do just like with a car that won't start. Just keep turning it until it does. Looks like it did. So it runs. Barely. But it runs. It sits in the doorway when I use it. So that's pretty much all I can really think of to say. There's not a whole lot to talk about this fan, just that it's still here. And to all the people on that previous video that I made, I think it's called Sunbeam Designer Series Fan Autopsy or something like that, who are complaining that I didn't fix it, grow up. YouTube has got however many users it has. I don't really know. It's got to be in the billions now. There's billions of uploads. Certainly millions of uploads of fan videos. I'm sure you can find something that will actually be worth your time. If you don't think my tearing apart a fan, figuring out why the motor is stuck, and getting it working again without using any lubrication or tools, if that's not the kind of video you want to watch, well then don't watch it. You certainly didn't have to, and you more than irritates me when people complain about wasting their time, and yet they're wasting their time making a comment in the first place. If you're going to do that, just go away. Nobody wants to hear from you because nobody cares. Well, the people who shout China Pride in the comments of the video, yeah, I know, it's right there. But the simple fact of the matter is, this thing isn't in a landfill. It belongs in a landfill, but it isn't in one. So it's not polluting our environment anymore. But honestly, I'm not going to waste any time lubricating it or anything like that. It's going to just stay like this. If it ever stops working, well, I could take the blade set off. I could take the grills off. Those are still good. I can use the base. Actually, the base would be very useful for that fan over there, which has a broken base, which is kind of annoying. Which I was actually going to put on this, if you remember the fan season prep video. That didn't work out too well, but I can use this base, so when this fan dies, this base is going to be going on that other fan, because that other fan will probably last a long time because I actually take care of it. Really, the reason why this doesn't work is because it wasn't taken care of. That's the only reason why. It just sat, it was never cleaned. I think it's only like maybe 2 years old. It was never cleaned, which is pretty evident. I turn it off. You can see all the dirt and grime. Yuck. I don't even really want to know. Look at that. See why it's not worth my time trying to lubricate this? It really isn't. It's so off balance too. I don't know if you can see. Look at that. What a mess. I'm surprised it works at all. Anyway, there's your fan. So those of you that wanted to see fan videos now have another fan video. There are computer videos coming. I've got some new toys to play around with. That's just one of them. And some old toys to play around with. We'll be doing that later. For now, thank you for watching. If you have any comments, feel free to leave them down below. And this is CP666 signing off, and I hope to see you next time. Until then, I better get to bed, because I have to go to work tomorrow.